This is Mr. Grandduchess Rasmus Conan. It's Friday night. What is it? Is it the 26th of September already? Can you believe that? Anyway, I'm wearing rags. My hair is up in a bun, girls. Girls and boys, flowers and feathers. Take no offense. Reality sometimes is very harsh. Isn't it though? And as ugly as some people say I am ugly. You can hug me all day. I welcome a hug, darling. That's the type of person I am. This is the Court of Us Bethesda crowd hanging out on Friday night. I'm here eating some French fries. I've been eating 1 week of vegetables. I've been getting your beta carotene, like I said. Fall is here. You need it for your complexion and your chlorophyll, etc. Anyway, topic tonight, darlings. And as I want to say, the topic I just want to say, darling. Topic I want to say tonight. Enjoy. Are we ready to enjoy the word faggot? Darling, I have an old saying that I'm not victimized. I may be victimized, but I'm not their victim. And I'm not going to be victimized by words. When I was growing up, people said gay, batty man, whatever. You know, it only caught my attention. It only makes you feel bad if you feel that's what defines you. Me, I'm a gay transsexual man. That's me. I'm not a faggot. I'm not any of those things. A faggot is a piece of wood. I call faggots wet liars. Most of them I met in the military can't stand up to the ideal of their integrity. That's faggotry. And I just wanted to highlight, there was a big commotion on Instagram. I call it a commotion because it involved Miss Celesia Ebanks. Not only did that, Ramonda Official, I don't know if you can see his Instagram account, but it was a very good commentary. There was a lot of disagreements, but my agreement is, darling, I am ready to enjoy the word faggot. Because a heterosexual could not call me a faggot and I get upset. Derogatory, it must define what I say it was. What I say it is, pardon me, which is somebody that cannot stand up to the ideals of themselves. Wet wood. I'm having a wet wood. It wouldn't be mine, it would be somebody else. And that's homosexuality. Flowers and feathers. Do you remember the days when they used to call you fairy? And everybody was so afraid of being called a fairy, and now fairies are all the rage. I wanted to be a fairy godmother back in the days when people would say, oh, you're a fairy. I said, yes. I said to my best friend, I want to be your child's fairy godmother or godfather. And darling, if that didn't stop them, now all the rage, fairies are the most popular things. Then it used to be pansies. Just a little pansy-mancy. We used to be so offended by all these words to define homosexuality in such a derogatory way. It used to make us cringe and jump and all these little things, darling. Pansy, darling. Ronald Reagan was a pansy. So was George Bush, the second one. And darling, guess what? Pansies all the rage now. Flowers and feathers are all the rage. So therefore, a fairy, and you have the tooth fairies, but I'd rather be a fairy. We don't cringe at fairies anymore. You see the development of the word. So I'm ready for us to start as a gay population and as a heterosexual population, as a population that's growing, to start to enjoy the word faggot. Is that a faggot? Somebody that doesn't live up to their expectation. An official. Somebody that sits in a high place. Or somebody you know as a friend that is very a liar, disrespectful, and disloyal. Somebody who is very nitty, silently backstabbing. It doesn't define me. A faggot doesn't define me as a homosexual. But I loved this story from the official about Celesia Ebanks. There were so many commentary. And there was a lot of people, there was a lot of things. One wrong thing I would caution people, always invite people to try to understand where you're coming from as a group, as homosexuals and whatever it is. Quite personally, words don't define us. We know who we are. A faggot somebody calling me a faggot cannot make me feel incompetent or be belittled. They did that to me all my military career. All my military career. And I still triumph. I belittle them because that's the best that they can say. The best that they can say is that Ryan told me, "See, you're a faggot," but I said, "I'm a focused faggot." That's why I achieved. And you sat in one place all your life and you were flustered and you didn't want your... Darling, grow up. I'm not their faggot. I am not. I am better than that. We used to be the fairies and the pansies and the queers. All of a sudden, queer is unique and well accepted. Now let's start to enjoy the word faggot. Just people who are disingenuous, their integrity and their beliefs or their professional integrity or whatever, their social integrity, don't match the things that they say. Let those be the faggots, and let's keep on enjoying our queer fairy self, black, gay, and proud. Anyway, I mean, it was. I want you guys to take a look at it. I say of Miss Ebanks, if she called them a faggot because of their attitude and not because of their sexuality, she's in the ballpark, darling. And if she used it in a derogatory way, well, girl, you need to grow up. But anyway, I don't know her personally, and I don't know in what context. Because you know me, darling, faggot is an old English word for wetwood. We know that already. And somebody else went and said, so, well, like the word nigger. And I said, nigger is an old German word. It doesn't define me either. I'm black, gay, and proud. Or some people may say I'm African American or I'm Negro, whatever you want to do. But those things do not define me. Let's get ready to start to enjoy some more words. Pansies, fairies, queers, faggots. It's time for us to start enjoying faggots. Oh, look at them. They're liars. Empowered and in life, my dear. Black, gay, and proud. This is MEZA Grandduchess Rasmusconian in the heart of Bethesda. Flowers and feathers, fluffs and tufts. A friend is at any level, but an enemy is at their handed level. That's what I wrote. But in the commentary, I said, a friend is at any level. Can you see it? A friend is at any level. And an enemy, you at your own level. And that is, I call it South African American. You at your handed level. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.